Hello dear artists, in today's video I will be sharing with you a story of how I fell in love with watercolor. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow and I thought I wanted to make a Valentine's themed video. I'll be painting this rose, which is the Valentine's flower, this beautiful loose watercolor rose as I paint, and I'm going to share with you the origin story of how I fell in love, how I got into watercolor, because apart from all the romantic love that Valentine's Day is all about, there is so many things to love in this world besides your partner. Love for your art, love for your passion, love for yourself. So yeah, if you're interested to watch this painting come alive as I chat about my love for watercolor, keep watching the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do just hit the subscribe button. It wouldn't cost you a thing. It'll help me grow my channel. I am so grateful that you do. So yeah, let's keep watching the video. The year I fell in love with watercolor and flowers was the year 2020, the first year of the COVID pandemic lockdown. I was at home in Warburton in Australia with my two young children. Well, they were 8 and 5, so not that young, but still they were a handful, and they weren't going to school, and my husband at that time was in Singapore because of some family stuff. So I was pretty much solo parenting for about 7 months during that first year of COVID. So I was going crazy at home. It was a really dark time, very, very difficult. And usually I was quite resistant to letting my kids have too much screen time and all of that. But I succumbed to some art tutorials on YouTube based on a recommendation from another mommy friend. So they were doing these art tutorials on YouTube, and I followed along a couple of them, using watercolor, some color pencils, all their kids' art supplies. And that's when I discovered, hey, I can actually learn how to do art online. Like, I can watch a video and learn. I mean, at that time, it was still a very new thing to learn stuff online because, I'm still pretty old school. I like to learn things in person. But it was at that moment where I discovered you can actually learn stuff online. It's pretty good quality tutorials out there. And of course, when watching these tutorials with my kids, on the side, there was a recommended video that says 10 Easy Watercolor Flowers by the one and only Jenna Rainey. So I was so drawn to her vibrant, loose, floral style that just reminded me of, Kath Kitson, that's kind of kitschy, grandma chic vibe. And I was like, let's give it a go. So I got my kids' watercolor set and I played the video. And I swear, after that one session, I was totally hooked. I was firstly amazed by what I could create, having never painted before. I mean, kudos to her teaching, her videos, her art style. It was like achievable. I was just in awe of what I had created in front of me. It was just something that I've never really was able to. I'm not a visual artist. As a kid, I played music. I love writing. Those were my things. So visual arts and painting and drawing, all those sort of things were just not even in my radar. So when that actually happened, something just lit up inside, and I could not believe that I could create something like this. So it just started from there. From Jenna Rainey, I started, doing Emma LaFave's tutorials, Shada Campbell, and I'm sure you who are watching my video would know all these artists as well, as they also paint very similar genre, watercolor, loose florals, that sort of thing. And I fell really, really hard. I fell super hard. It was just something that lifted me out of a really dark time. Now looking back, I was pretty much going through postnatal depression or just general life depression. I don't even know what you call it. It was like nothing in life felt like it was satisfying, and I just couldn't find joy. I just couldn't find joy in the day-to-day stuff. And, you know, I'm also a yoga teacher. I looked to this quest for meaning and truth through yoga, which I still love, and I still find a lot of meaning and purpose and healing in my yoga practice. But this painting thing was nothing like yoga. It's actually really fun and exciting, and you know, the space for learning more and more was just, it just felt so infinite and just so beautiful. And I was super hooked. And you know, this style of flowers, like just watching my painting now emerge. These are roses, by the way, and I didn't really talk much about what this painting is. It's basically loose roses, and the reference photo here is by Pierre Joseph Redouat, which is a vintage floral artist, and this book is called Book of Flowers. So I am obsessed with roses and vintage roses, and I find them a huge source of inspiration. And yeah, I just fell in love so much with watercolor, with flowers, and it's just brought me so much healing. And seriously, it really is like an infatuation. I don't know if you resonate. It's like you fall hard and you are I'm totally hooked. Like I was so addicted to painting, and I just couldn't stop doing more and more roses, more and more practice, more and more loose flowers. And then slowly, I started to, you know, venture into other kinds of florals. And now I'm also painting landscapes. And it's just been a relationship that I've started with this medium, with this practice 6 years ago now. And it's evolved into a much more, I won't say mature relationship, but it's not as intense as it was, although some days it does still feel like I'm very intensely in love, but it definitely feels like I am dependent on it. I don't know if it's healthy. Like I get the jitters if I don't paint for several days in a row. And when I'm feeling so frazzled and chaotic, and I sit down and do a 15-minute painting session, there's like this reset button inside of me that just feels like, you know, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just this time of my life, this period where I just keep needing reset. I just need that reset all the time. So yeah, so now, you know, now I am a full-time artist, and I have my children are a little bit bigger now, and I'm able to do this for a living. I teach on Patreon, so if you're interested in learning watercolor from me, you can check out my Patreon. I'll link it below. I also created an online course called Flow In, which is a complete guide, but that one, the enrollment only opens every so often. So get on my mailing list if you want to find out when it's opening next. And let me know in the comments if you are also a lover of watercolor or flowers. And also, yes, I wanted to say happy Valentine's Day if you're just watching this on the first day of release. I really hope that your infatuation and your love for your art and your practice continues on and on and on forever and ever, and bring you so much joy. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching this very loose, quick rose painting, and that you found my story interesting. If you want to follow me, make sure you sign up to my mailing list. Check out my Patreon if you want to learn more watercolor with me. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video here on YouTube. Take care.